What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my brand new Let's Play, and we're moving on to the third and final game in the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy. In my previous playthroughs, I'd finished Crash Bandicoot 1, which took about 32 or 33 parts. We got all the clear gems, all 6 colored gems, and we beat Neo Cortex on top of this blimp, and he crashed, or he fell from the sky. And the beginning of Crash 2, we see him crash into this cave, and there's these crystals in the cave, and so he tricks Crash Bandicoot into collecting those crystals for him to power his his Cortex Vortex in his space station. So we collected all those crystals and all 42 gems in the second game, including the 5 colored gems, and we beat him in a boss fight where we're chasing after him in a jetpack, and we have a jetpack on, and we just had to hit him 3 times, and that got the normal ending where he got away with the Cortex Vortex and his space station. But then if you get the 100% ending, then Nitrous Brio has this big laser that's powered by all the gems, and you fire the laser at his space station and blow it up. And so now we can finally move on to Crash 3. That's the last game in the Insane trilogy, and then we have another Crash game that we're going to be playing after called Crash 4. It's about time, but that's not part of this trilogy. So let's scroll over to Crash 3. Crash Warped! I love the way he says that. So we're going to start a new game just like before. And as you see there, it says Future Tense, play now. That's similar to the Stormy Ascent level in the first game, where that's a bonus level that we're going to be doing. So let's click on this and get right into Crash 3. Yeah, override the save. It's fine. So there's going to be a cutscene. I think the cutscene is going to start with what happened at the end of the second game, where we destroy his space station, I think. Yep, there it is. It's crashing into the Earth. We destroyed that with the 100% ending. Oh, and where the heck is it landing? Oh! Damn. Free at last? Who the heck is that? Uh-oh.
Uka is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
Uh-oh, get inside, Crash, you dummy.
None dares fail the great Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice.
Great Uka. It was that infernal Bandicoot.
From deep inside my deadly prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time, the great Uka will make sure that you do it right.
Uh-oh.
After
We'll learn who that guy is later.
twin brother Uka has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, this is where they just were, and now we're here.
Time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover.
I love this music.
To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the flow.
There goes that toad. Okay, loading the time twister. So this is our main central hub for the game. So if you remember, like I said, in the first game, all the islands were separate and there were levels on each island, and it was called the Wampa Islands, and you'd go from one island to the next, and each island had levels on it and bosses. And then the second game, you had the 5 floors in this warp area, and you'd go between the floors, and each floor had 5 levels and a boss. Well, now we're in this area, and all 5 worlds are in this one little area, and each level has 5, or each world has 5 levels and a boss. So the only one we have access to at the moment is World 1 over there. It's like a medieval world. World 2 looks like it takes place in Egypt. Oh wait, no, sorry, not Egypt. I guess Saudi Arabia or something. World 3 looks like it takes place in, I want to say that's China. World 4 is Egypt, and then World 5 is like future, which is pretty cool. And look, she's looking at the screen, and you can see the previous game, Crash 2. So that was a level in the second game right there. And there's the Wampa Islands. Look at that. So then you can save and load the game from here. And then what the heck is this thing? That's just a light. Okay, so let's explain the story thus far before I start the first level. So obviously in the first game, at the beginning of the game, there was that cutscene where there were a bunch of cages that were labeled, and one of the cages was labeled Bandicoot, and he had his big cortex vortex, and he was using it to try and create slaves. And he tried to do that with Crash Bandicoot, but the machine failed because it wasn't ready, and Crash Bandicoot got away. But then they kidnapped Tanya Bandicoot, and she was the one that basically you had to rescue at the end of the game. So that was the cutscene and story of the first game. And then the second game, basically Cortex, like I said, tricks you into getting his crystals, but the Nitrous Brio wanted you to get the gems. But this game had like a whole cutscene to it at the beginning. So you see Cortex's space station crash into the Earth. It crashes into this ancient temple, and in that temple was a prison that was housing Uka Uka, who's the brother of Aku Aku, who's good. Aku Aku's good, Uka Uka's bad. Now he's free, and he's working with Neo Cortex to try and enslave the world again, and he needs the crystals to do it, just like last time. And now we're here. This is exactly where Cortex and Uka Uka were, and now we're here. And we're going to try and find the crystals before they do so that we can stop them. So yeah, let's head into this first world. So as you can see, there's 5 little buttons that you can step on, and they're labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once you get all of them, there'll be that centerpiece, and that'll be a boss. And I think the boss of the first world is, I want to say it's Tiny. Oh, wait, no, it's not Tiny Tiger. Tiny Tiger's later. I don't know who it is. It might be Dingo Dial or something. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But let's look at the levels. So this one's called Toad Village. It has 1 crystal and 1 gem. Oh, it is Tiny Tiger. Okay, so World 1 boss is Tiny Tiger. That's cool, because he was the boss in the second game. His boss fight was really easy in the second game. If you remember, there were these platforms that you had to jump on, and some of them would light up green and other ones light up red, and you just had to trick him into hopping onto the red platforms because those would fall. So his was pretty easy. So Toad Village, first level. Second level is called Under Pressure. This is the first time we're actually going to have an underwater level. We didn't have any underwater levels in the first game or the second game, but we finally have an underwater level. These aren't typically that difficult. You just have to watch out for all the fish and things that can kill you. And there's another crystal and another gem. Level 3 is called Orient Express. This one has a crystal and a gem, and if you see, that's not Crash Bandicoot's icon underneath Tiny Tiger. That's Coco. So this is actually a Coco level. So that's cool. That's a thing they added in the third game. So in the first two games, there weren't really Coco levels. All of them, you know, you played as Crash, but you could switch to Coco if you wanted to at a terminal. And then you could play any of the levels as Coco. But in this game, there's actual Coco levels that you can only do as Coco. So that's cool. I like that. And then level 4 is called Boneyard. This is a pretty nice level. It's kind of like a dinosaur level. It's pretty nice. And then level 5 is called Making Waves. And that's another Coco level. That one has a crystal and a gem. This one has 2 crystals and a gem, or sorry, 2 gems and a crystal, and that one just has gem and a crystal. So let's start with Toad Village. This is probably the only level we're going to get to in this part, because this part's just the introduction. Basically, in all 3 Crash games, part 1 has just been an introduction to the game and then playing the first level. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and get the crystal and the gem. And yeah, that's all we're gonna do. So you press the button, that gets the level to pop up, then you just have to walk towards that portal and it'll suck you in.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh look, I have a mask helping me too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Okay, failing a bonus path doesn't cost lives, so retry it, we know that. Okay, so this level is pretty cool. So if you remember in the first game, the first level was called Insanity Beach. Pretty easy level, only had about 30-ish boxes, and there was really no threat at all. There was just a couple of crabs going back and forth, and there were some turtles, but really easy level. Then the first level, the second game, was called Turtle Woods, and that one was really easy too. There were just a bunch of turtles and possums and stuff. And this one is called Toad Village, so same thing, pretty easy. This is just an introduction, so they're just, you know, giving you the easy level first. Obviously X to jump, circle to spin, or square to spin, circle to crouch, and triangle's your inventory. And obviously, just like the second game, you can slide jump. Oh look, there's a chicken! Get out of here, chicken! I think you can actually kill the chicken, but he gets away. Come here, chicken! Oh, damn it! I wanted to get the chicken. Oh, and look, there's goats. I love this level. It's so medieval. I think you can slide into the goat. Yep. And look, there's more water. So the weird thing is, in the second game, you couldn't slide jump while you were in the water, but you can in this game. So that's good. Oh, we got our first mask. Yeah. Now, I will say this game is easier than the second game. It gets easier each time. The first game was extremely hard because all you had was a single jump. Oh, these boxes are cool. They basically switch between different variations of things, like a life, a mystery box, a regular box, but if you take too long to hit it, it will eventually solidify into a metal box, and then you can't get it, and that counts as a box, so you'll miss a box. Let's get this stupid goat. Alright, got him. 13 out of 42 boxes. You can slide jump over these if you want, but not really necessary except for the time trial. If you remember, at the cutscene, there was a toad that got teleported in here? Well, there he is. We found the toad. Oh, and look at this guy. So this guy's got a big broadsword, and he'll spin it around. So just don't be near him when he's spinning around, but when he's not, just spin him. Okay. Now we got a double mask, and here's the bonus level. Similar to the second game, you just have to hop on the platform. It's not like the first game where you had to collect all those icons to get the bonus level. This is just step on the thing. This one's pretty easy, only 7 boxes. Oh, and we get another life. Yes. Oh, look at that. That's finesse. Look at all this fruit, dude. They're just handing out the fruit. Look how easy that was. That was like the easiest bonus level of all time. Yeah, as I was saying, this game is definitely easier than the first two. First game was hard because there was only single jump. There was no sliding. And the enemies were pretty difficult. And the levels were pretty difficult. Second game got a little bit easier because they added the slide jump. But this game gets even easier. Now, I'm not saying it's, you know, so easy that I'm not going to die a lot. I'm still going to die. But it's, you know, it's not as hard. And I like these medieval levels. These are probably some of my favorite levels in this third game. I just love the aesthetic of it. I mean, look at it. It's like we're in medieval Europe. So cool. Oh, and you can get on the wall if you want to. This is useful for the time trial, because you can just hop over these things easier. See? Look at that. You can just go around that the whole time if you want. There's the crystal. We finally found the first crystal of the game. Yeah, swing that sword, bitch. Get out of here. Crystal. And now we only need 3 more boxes. Get out of here, goat. Oh. Uh-oh. We gotta get those quick. Quick. Oh. Yeah, they did that in the first level, man. 3 boxes that change. Alright. Let's get that first gem. And now we just have to go through here. Oh, suck us in. So I think just like the first 2 games, he's gonna like pull it out of his ear or pull it out of his butt. Yep, or spit it out. Yep, he spit out both of them. So the cool thing is, in the second game, you know how the crystals were embedded on the wall, and when you got them, they would just go onto the wall so that you'd know that you had them. In this game, basically the crystal and gems start at the top where the boss is, and then when you collect them, they go down to you. So that's how you know you got them. So now, in the next part, we can start under pressure, and since this, you know, since the second part isn't an introduction, if we can finish that level quickly enough, we'll also do Coco's level, Orient Express. And then after that, the next part after that, we'll probably do Boneyard and Making Waves. And then... oh, I have to actually spin to get that off. Do I want to start a part with a boss fight though? Because if I do 2 levels and then 2 levels, I'm gonna have to start a part with a boss fight, which I've done before. Just seems stupid. Do I want to do this level? Because if I do this level, then I would do 2 levels in the next part and then a level and a boss in the last part. And that would be 3 parts to finish the first world. Because I'm going to have to come back to some of these levels, because like the previous games, you're not going to be able to get everything on the first go, because there might be colored gem paths or no death paths or stuff like that. And there's bonus levels in this game. So there's 25 normal levels, and then there's 5 bonus levels. And how you unlock the bonus levels is... I don't actually remember. It's not like the second game. In the second game, you had to unlock them by getting them from different levels. It works differently here. I just don't remember. I guess we have time. Let's do Under Pressure, because it's another easy level that I could probably get done really quickly. Then we can end this part. And besides, I have a double mask, so we'll be fine. Fast kick, blah blah blah. Okay, so there's 92 boxes. So how you move is you just basically tap X. So it's the same thing as running, but you're just swimming instead. So X is to kick fast and squares spin. Oh, apparently wait, I can't have a triple mask underwater? Why not? That's kind of weird. I picked up a mask and it gave that sound effect like in the second game, where it's like, no, you can't have a third mask. That's really weird. Oh well. Oh, and be careful of these things. These are mines. If you even touch them, you're dead. And these are puffer fish. You can hit them when they're small, but when they're big like that, they will kill you immediately. Alright. Oh, and then these are electric platforms. Just watch out for the one side that's electric. And then these are eels. So just hit the eel. Oh, we gotta get that box. We gotta get the box. Oh. Okay. Just hit the eel. And then you can spin the shark. Just don't let him eat you. Oh! Make sure you get those boxes. Those are pretty hidden. So you don't have to swim fast if you don't want to. You can just hold the left analog stick to swim forward. It's just, you know, if you want to get through an area quicker. Like, especially for the time trial, you're going to need to hit that swim fast button a lot. Alright. And spinning also makes you go faster. That's definitely good for the time trial. Oh, and be careful. We're probably going to see nitrous boxes pretty soon. I don't know if we're going to see them in this level. Oh, and then, oh, look at this thing. Okay, so this thing is like a little torpedo thing. So if you press X, you'll fire a torpedo. And you have this thing as long as you don't get hit. But if you get hit, you lose it. Oh, and I will tell you, there's boxes hidden in these, in the coral. So make sure you hit the coral to reveal the box. And you can go backwards too, which is good. Oh, we already have 10 lives, bro. This is so good. I'm telling you, these first couple of levels are just an introduction to the game, but then it gets a little tougher. This first world really isn't that hard, to be honest. Oh, I broke it, but that's okay. I broke it because I got in here. You can't use it in here. Avoid the electricity. Just ride it around. There we go. You just want to hug the wall so it doesn't kill you. Don't get hit by the eel. Oh, I almost got hit by the mine. Oh, we got another one. Sweet. Alright, hit that box. We have almost all the boxes. Just keep her going. Keep her going. Oh! No! Shark! He almost hit me. You gotta be careful. Some of these fish, they swim very fast, especially in the later levels. So you really gotta just be on your watch. Damn, I already got 13 lives. Oh, don't forget the crystal. Can't forget that. That's the one thing we actually need. Wait, what? I'm missing one box. What is it with me and missing one box? Where dost thou box think it is? Well, we're gonna find out. I don't care if I gotta go all the way back to the beginning of the level. I'm not missing a box on an easy level like this. Wait a minute. Is there anything down here? No. Alright, let's go find it. I don't care if I gotta go all the way back up. I'm finding this freaking box. Okay, I can't go back up because I have this thing. Help! No! How did I miss one box? I don't get it. Like, how? Dang it, man. I mean, I don't see anything. It must have been hiding in coral somewhere. That's not fair. Another missed opportunity. That's already the second level that we're gonna have to come back to. Oh, it broke. I can go back now. Haha. I'm not gonna miss the box after all. Now there's no threat. I mean, I already killed everything, so I just have to go find the box. I just hope I didn't need that in order to get it. Yeah, you didn't think I could go back up, but now I can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! I got hit. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna find this stupid box right this instant. There's no enemies, it's just me and the box. Just don't know where it is. I hope it's not one of those ones that changes into a metal box. Because that would not be cool. I don't see anything. It's gotta be hiding in the coral. Hello? Mr. Box? Where are you? Not there. Not there. Alright, we've made it all the way back here. Avoid the mine. Okay. Where is it? I mean, I heard a box, I heard a box making noise. So I don't know, man. Uh-oh. Ride it around. Come on, I rode it around. That is stupid. I can't die here, or else I'm gonna actually have to redo things. Is it up here? No, that's as high as I can go. I don't get it, man. I mean, there's nothing in that coral. And this is the beginning of the level. Okay. Normally, when those, like I said, when those boxes solidify, they solidify into a metal box. So I would have seen a metal box somewhere, but I don't see a metal box anywhere. There's no box there. I don't get it. I went through the entire level and didn't see anything. That is annoying. That is super duper annoying. Well, we'll just have to finish the level and figure it out next time. That is weird. I don't even get my cool torpedo thingy. You are not gonna kill me, Mr. Mine. You are not gonna do it. Oh, it was right there. Really? Oh, you know, that reminds me of Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. I did a playthrough of Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, which is a Scooby-Doo game that came out on the PlayStation 2 back in 2002. I have the full playlist linked on my channel. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. But in that game, there were these 6 Scooby snacks in Mind Your Manners that took me forever to figure out where they were. I finally found where they were. Basically, they were up towards the ceiling in this one room where there were these ghosts, and I couldn't see them because they were up towards the ceiling, and the only way to see them is to oh shit, gotta get past this electricity. The only way to see them is to get the bubblegum upgrade so that you can bubblegum the ghosts so that you can jump on their head, and I didn't have it at the time, so I couldn't find the Scooby Snacks. But I eventually found them, and that reminded me of this because that box was super hidden. I went through the whole level twice just to find it, but it was worth it because, I mean, I'm not going to miss one box. I've done that too many times in my playthroughs of these 3 games. I think I missed one box like 3 or 4 times in the first game and twice in the second game, so I'm not doing it this time. Got the gem. Let's get out of here. That was worth it. Oh, man. Okay. Crystal was in his ear. And the gem was in his butt, obviously. Because where else are you going to hide that? Okay. That will do it for part 1. We did a lot in this part. We watched the opening cutscene. We learned about, you know, Uka Uka being the evil brother of Aku Aku and how Cortex and him are working together to take over the world. And so we have to try and find the crystals to stop him. And so we did Toad Village, which was the first level. Really easy medieval level. And then we did Under Pressure, which is an underwater level. So next time we'll do that Coco level called Oriental Express. Or sorry, Orient Express. I think it's called Orient Express. Yeah, Orient Express. And then we'll do Boneyard. But yeah, that'll do it for part 1. If you enjoyed this video, and I hope you did, then leave a like on it. And subscribe to my channel if you're new by hitting the subscribe button. I currently have 454 subscribers, so we're getting close to the 500 subscriber threshold. And with your help, we can get there together. And then you can click that notification bell, set it to all notifications so you never miss a single video. And also go check out some of my other playthroughs of games I've done in the past. Like I said, I mentioned Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. I did a playthrough of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom on the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 4. And then I did Deadpool on the PlayStation 4. Obviously Crash 1 and Crash 2, part of the Insane Trilogy. And I did Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, and Batman Arkham Knight. So those are all the playthroughs I have so far, and now we've started Crash 3. So I'll catch you guys in part 2. So I'll see you all later.